Are you interested in learning British vocabulary?
Yes.
Today at FluentU, we are exploring famous British TV series to help you perfect your British English. We will also showcase some new British vocabulary from each series.
Splendid. Oh, well done.
Ready? Let's get started. First, Sherlock is a fascinating modern-day adaptation of the crime novels by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, published at the beginning of the 20th century. The series features mind-bending mysteries, yet with very clearly spoken English. You'll pick up on Benedict Cumberbatch's clean British accent.
Molly, coffee, thank you. What happened to the lipstick?
It wasn't working for me.
Really?
Here's some British words you might hear in this series. Trousers, which means pants. You lot, which means you people. And putting me off, which means to make someone dislike something or discourage someone from doing something.
I was wondering if you'd like to have coffee.
Black, 2 sugars, please. I'll be upstairs.
Everything is connected.
The IT crowd follows two IT, information technology, employees of the fictional Rainholm Industries and their quirky adventures.
These are just some of the things you'll be hearing if you answered this ad.
This show is a comedy, so you'll get to know some classic British humor.
You can't just go messing around with the snippet storeroom, willy-nilly.
Here's some British phrases you might hear in this series. Brilliant, which means awesome. Go on then, which means come on or go on. And pounds, which is Britain's currency.
Wait a minute. The elders of the internet. The elders of the internet know who I am. You've got to let me have it!
By the way, if you want to make sure that you understand every word in a British TV series, you should check out FluentU. FluentU takes authentic English videos like movie trailers, music videos, inspiring talks, and more, and transforms them into personalized language learning experiences. Every video comes with interactive subtitles, a video dictionary, flashcards, vocabulary lists, and fun quizzes. That means you'll hear real English, the way native speakers actually use it, without worrying that you're missing something. Best of all, you can take FluentU practice anywhere with the iOS and Android apps. Click on the link in the description for a free trial of FluentU. Now, let's switch gears and learn about cooking. Jamie Oliver is an upbeat and popular British chef who has starred in numerous TV shows.
Hi guys, we're going to make spaghetti carbonara.
If you watch any of his shows, you'll learn some fun British slang.
So as simple as this is, it's technical.
As a bonus, you may learn some new cooking techniques.
Haha, that's the cream.
Here's some British phrases you will hear in this series. Carry on, which means keep going. Celsius, which means the British temperature measurement. Americans use Fahrenheit. And bangin', which is slang for amazing or fantastic. By the way, if you want to remember these recommendations for later, click on the link in the description to get a free PDF of the TV series in this video. It even includes some tips on how to learn English effectively while watching TV shows.
This is by far the most powerful car here.
Next, The Grand Tour is a popular British TV series that showcases automobiles and travel.
Sorry.
The three hosts of this show have been working together for over 20 years, and their humor and their travel specials have made the show extremely popular.
Please pull me along.
Here's some British phrases you will hear in this series. Lorry, which means truck. Daft, which means someone who is silly or foolish. And dodgy, which means something unreliable or potentially dangerous.
What do we do this?
It's a boating holiday.
Yeah.
The glamour.
When you bake, you always bake for a reason.
The Great British Bake Off is a baking competition show for amateur bakers. Although this show is nothing fancy or dramatic, it has become a very popular reality show in the English-speaking world.
Congratulations.
Well done, Ed.
The people who compete are truly passionate about baking, and there are a lot of funny moments as well.
broke the stand.
Here's some British phrases you will hear in this series. Chum, which means friend. Banging on about something, which means talking about something for a long time. And fiddly, which means something that is awkward to do, often with small details.
Which side of the road do you drive on? Right, left.
Jack Whitehall Travels with My Father is a reality TV show in which Jack Whitehall, a 30-something stand-up comedian, takes his elderly British father on a backpacking tour of Thailand.
I bet she doesn't get much repeat business.
The contrast between Jack's relaxed personality and his father's traditional values make this show highly entertaining.
I'm Jack. This is my father, Michael.
No.
Here are some British phrases you will hear in this series. Gap year, which is a year of travel between high school and college. The continent, which is a British term for Europe. And off the rails, which means abnormal or disastrous. Last, Peaky Blinders gives us a look at Britain after World War I.
That is God. And that are the Peaky Blinders.
This crime drama follows the story of the Shelby gang and their criminal activities around Birmingham, England.
So, Tommy Shelby, it's what you want. It's what you shall have.
You might hear these British phrases in this series. Learnt, which is a British spelling of learned. Thick, which means dumb. And pub, which means bar. There you have it. Which show are you most excited to watch? Remember, if you liked this video and want to learn more, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you never miss more FluentU videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
You follow it by the affirmation. Instead of saying, can I get the macrobiotic bowl, you'll say, I am whole.
Say, yes. I am losing the will to live, to be honest.
That's not one of the options.